What's going on, assassins? So, we have a massive map as far as England goes, and ever since, I'd say, Assassin's Creed Origins, Ubisoft has really been pushing to make these maps bigger and bigger, and just with a lot of stuff going on. Side quests, main quests, and all kinds of stuff like that. But is it too much? Are we having a problem as far as story and continuity with larger maps? I'm Darkshot of the YouTube Assassin. Let's get into this. So there are 16 areas in the main story arc in just England alone. I'm not even counting Norway and I'm not counting Finland. Just these areas in England by themselves. So there are a ton of places and a ton of different story arcs going on at any given time with all this stuff. So, do you remember any of it? Now, I first noticed that people may be having problems remembering things when people first started looking into the Odin's runes. We were looking into this area, and a lot of people found and pointed out this character right here, who kind of appears to look like Odin. Either he's dabbing or he doesn't want to be filmed. Anyway, it does look a little bit like Odin. He isn't missing an eye, but he does have a lot of rune stuff going around him. However, he has nothing to do with Odin's runes. He is a part of a story arc. He actually builds a shield that you would use for a ceremonial pyre for a Viking who died in this area. And that's where this all started. That is where he comes into play. But so many people have pointed him out like they've never seen him, even though they may have just done this arc or have beaten the game and whatnot. They're not noticing that. Now, there are a bunch of side quests and everything that go on as well. Some of the side quests are forgettable. Some of them are memorable, like the Walloper, who's supposed to be like One Punch Man. And then there's that other guy who has the axe in his head. I found that to be absolutely hilarious. But you factor in things like that, you factor in so many different story arcs going on all at once, and then you factor in things like this, like the Order of the Ancients, and all of the zealots that you have to take out and whatnot. You have all those story arcs added in. Like, how do you remember it all? And do you remember it all? The game is huge. And then the thing is that as you're playing through, there are certain things that you really want to get into. You might get into, like, the Order of the Ancients. You might do them after the main story arc, or you might do them during. You might take time out just to do all of the Order and take them all out. Or you might mix it up between what's going on, like, with the area that you're in and that story arc, as well as everything else that's going on. Take into account as well, sometimes people just speed through these things. They don't even read them because the game was so long that some people were really just trying to get through everything. They just wanted to get to the end. For some people, it wasn't a grind XP-wise. It was a grind story-wise. And that actually says a lot for some people. It's really weird how you'll remember certain things and not other things. The game was huge. Now, I'm not saying that the game was not beautiful. I really do appreciate the landscapes and everything that went on and whatnot. But if you were to, like, just sit down and really think of everything that went on, would you remember it? Would you remember all the stories from the Carnstones? Would you remember all of anything from any arc? So, I want to hear from you guys. Do you remember every single area and what went down? Or do you kind of remember some and not others? Again, that one thing, that one area with the guy who kind of looks like Odin, a lot of people forgot. And that was kind of shocking to me. But I want to know, what do you think? Was this game too big? Just the main game? Other than that, I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And of course, we ended on a ya yeet. Until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you all in the next one. And again, let me know your thoughts. Should they go bigger? Was it just right? Or was it too big?